Good afternoon. Welcome to Shelby American's very first press conference at the Paris Motor Show. We appreciate being here today. My name's Scott Black. I'm the media relations contact. I would like to encourage you after the press conference to come and talk to one of the 3 Shelby American executives that are here today. In fact, today is so important that Shelby American sent 3 of their top executives. First, we have Tracy Smith. Tracy is the Executive Vice President with Carroll Shelby International. She is also the International Director of Team Shelby, which is the largest Shelby club in the world. So please come and talk to Tracy afterwards. But the first speaker that we have today is Aaron Shelby. Now, Aaron is not only the founder, Carroll Shelby's grandson, he is a board member of Carroll Shelby International and co-president of the Carroll Shelby Foundation. And more importantly, he is a true enthusiast. In fact, when he was 12 years old, Carroll taught him how to drive a manual transmission car. So please welcome Aaron Shelby from Shelby American.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I'm real excited to be here today and representing Shelby. It's been a privilege for me to step into my grandfather's shoes the last few years and continue on the legacy that he started really almost 60 years ago. He began his career racing here in Europe in the 50s and raced for the Maserati and Aston Martin factory teams, ultimately winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1959. Then he came back in the 60s, first with the Cobra and then with the Ford GT race team, and beat our neighbors Ferrari over here pretty badly. So there's a long history of having Shelby in Europe, and we're excited to be back. We've been here for a couple of years now with our new line of products, and excited to display what we have fresh out here today. So it's a privilege for me to be here today. I thank everybody for coming, and I'd like to get Gary Patterson involved. He's the president of Shelby American, and he's going to talk to you about our product here a little bit today. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Hope everybody's here having a great time, and we're thrilled to be here. American Car City right next to us is one of our distributors, and we're very lucky to have him here. But as Aaron said, you know, Carroll Shelby was actually the only man to go out and win national and global championships as a driver, as a team owner, and as a manufacturer. So the only single person to ever be able to do that. So at Shelby American, Carroll used to say, I'm Carroll Shelby and performance is my business. Well, right now I can tell you that Shelby American continues that legacy on with all of you and our team at Shelby American, and we've expanded our company globally now, and with GU Auto Trade, and so we're very proud to be here. But performance continues to be our business. And it's not just with cars anymore. We've got a few trucks too. So let's talk a little bit about our lineup today. So to my right, your left, is the 2018 Shelby Super Snake. So it starts as a Mustang GT. It's got a 5-liter Coyote double overhead cam, 32 valve V8 engine with over 800 horsepower. That's right, 800 horsepower, emissions legal, and runs on pump gas. And if you take a look at this car, it's got a very unique Shelby designed hood, front fascia, grille. We work with Brembo on the braking package, so brakes, suspension, wheels, tires, side rockers. There's a whole lot more to this car than just window stickers and scoops. So a lot of very functional items on the Shelby Super Snake, custom interior, gauges, and so forth. So you'll see that these cars are phenomenal with their performance, and again, over 800 horsepower with the Super Snake. To my left, we mentioned that performance is my business, and by the way, trucks. So let's take a look at this one. It's a Shelby F-150, starts as a Ford F-150 pickup truck with a Coyote V8 engine, and once again, it's supercharged. This one has 755 horsepower. Again, emissions legal, pump gas, and so we obviously modified the suspension, wheels. We've got a whole new custom grille, front fascia, custom designed hood, interior, side rockers, bed. So you take a few minutes and come in and look at that one. To my far left is the brand new Shelby GTH. So you can get it as a Shelby GT or a GTH. The H stands for Heritage. And it's one of our Heritage editions for 2019. And again, very unique front fascia, grille, hood, wheels, tires, and suspension. So take a look at that one, also interior. And when you go back just behind it, that's a bad boy truck. Okay, starts as a Shelby Raptor, or a Ford Raptor, and we make it a Shelby. So if you take a look at that thing, very custom front grille, hood, fascia, suspension. Take a look at that suspension. It's got one of the Fox suspensions on it, all adjustable, so you can adjust for rebound and compression and so forth, and you can kind of custom tune the way you want that truck to run through the desert. Probably about 75 or 80% of what we do at Shelby today is trucks. So speaking of trucks, we also have the Shelby F-150. So much like the lowered version, that one is also a raised version, and with the big Fox suspension on it, once again, different design, custom hood, grille, and suspension, wheels, and running boards, interior, and so forth. So if you take a look, that one is also 755 horsepower, emissions legal pump gas. A vehicle that's not in this display is we also have in the VIP area the Shelby Series 2, and it's an all-aluminum car that started life as a Series 1, but then completely redesigned with 3 different powertrains, anywhere from about 500 horses on up to about 800 horsepower. And that car will build one of those a year, custom built, so you can choose your interior, you can choose your wheels. So that car is very exciting. And the Shelby Series 1 and now the Series 2 was the only ground-up Shelby that we ever built while Carroll Shelby was still alive. So phenomenal, all aluminum honeycomb chassis, push rod style suspension like you see in Formula One. So check that out over in the VIP area, just down on the other side of Ferrari. So at any rate, the Shelby lineup today is very strong. We have vintage Cobras, Ford GT40s, a lot of different things that you can still get at Shelby. Probably the most wide variety of performance products that we've ever had in the company's history. So we're very proud to be here, and we're glad that you guys are here with us today.
Speaking of that, tomorrow evening we will be doing a party right here at 7 o'clock. So if you're a member of the press and would like to attend, come see me and I'll get you an invitation. We would love for you to be here. But please come up, check out the vehicles, come talk to Tracy, Gary, and Aaron, chat with them. All the information about these vehicles is on Shelby.com. Also, we have Volkart Jurgens here, who is with Shelby Europe. Volkart is the marketing arm of Shelby in Europe, so please come up and talk to him. So thank you for being here. Don't stand back. Come in. This is Shelby American. We want you to touch and see and feel these cars and talk to our people. Thank you for being here today.